Coach, just a brief opening statement, and then we'll go to questions.
You know, this was a disappointing way to end our season. We felt like we had made a lot of strides over the course of the last month of the season and battled and competed in most games. And for some reason, we didn't show up today. I thought Yassine Diop played her heart out, was proud of her effort and how she just continued to battle and try to carry this team. But she didn't have a lot of help today. And, you know, credit, you know, Wake Forest, their defense disrupted a lot of things that we were trying to do. We didn't hit shots. They have so many weapons. Offensively, we tried to switch our defenses, and you know they made plays throughout the course of the game, and it was a tough way to end our season.
Questions, and please designate whether it's for coach or for the student athlete. Right here with Jim.
Coach Jim Sumner, Duke Basketball Report. You had a pretty good second quarter, and it was a competitive game, halftime, and I don't know what happened in the third period. The wheels came off. What do you think? What did you see out there?
You know, I think we struggled to hit shots. We came out of the locker room and, you know, tried to run offense, and, you know, Yassine being our best player, trying to play through her, you know, running things geared towards her, and our first two possessions, we turned the ball over and just wasn't off to a good start. They capitalized on both of our turnovers. We had to call a quick timeout to try to regroup, and you know we just struggled to hit shots. And I thought when we executed, when we made passes, we got shots. We weren't able to knock down shots. And you know, Wake Forest, they have so many scorers. You know, when you look at Penna, you look at Sharp, even Campbell, who has really, I thought, come along as a scorer for them and being able to create. They played really well, and you know, to be successful at this time of year, you have to be playing your best basketball. And when you're talking about surviving and advancing, and we certainly didn't do that today.
Go back to Jim.
Okay, just a follow-up. You looked, particularly in the second half, you looked like a coach who's telling your players to do something and they aren't listening to you. Am I imagining that, or was that accurate?
I don't think our players weren't listening to what we were trying to do. I think it was maybe Wake Forest speeding us up, taking away an option. Maybe our players not reading the option I was hoping for. They were hedging our on-ball screen, so when we were running on-ball screen, side pick and roll, I was looking to hit the pick and pop situation, and we kept going to the other side, trying to attack the hedge. It just, our decision making had to be better in the course of the second half, but I don't think our players aren't intentionally not listening to what we're trying to do. I just think Wake Forest disrupted a lot of it, and our players were trying to make plays over the course of the second half, and somebody was trying to step up, or they're trying to look for Yassine or try to get the ball to a shooter, but we just didn't make good decisions.
Any questions for Yassine in the back?
Victor Hensley, Bandwagon Podcast. So you seem to play your heart out all game, especially, you know, towards the end. Even when there was 4 seconds left on the clock, you were still playing your heart out. I mean, you weren't close to, you know, towards the end of the game, you were playing your heart out still. So what is it like? What's the importance of playing to the final buzzer and not giving up throughout the entire game?
My philosophy was like, even though that we were losing, but we're still out there, so we might as well just have fun with it, since we love this game. So I was just playing my heart out, even though like we were losing, but I wasn't trying to like think of that way, oh, I'm losing and giving up. I was just trying to play like as a player, like until the buzzer, and just have fun with it.